How can he say such awful things? I'm sorry, but some things have to be done. How could you do this to me? MrBeast!
Hey guys, it's Christopher Tom here, and today we've got some trending topics on our hands. It's been a while since I've given my thoughts on these things,
so let's just jump into it.
There's been a rise lately in these awful mainstream media articles that are basically just hit pieces on YouTubers. Now this one is about MrBeast. If you're unfamiliar with MrBeast, he's basically this large YouTuber who makes videos where he donates big sums of money to people, including Twitch streamers. He's also responsible for such classics as counting to 100,000 in one video.
94,101, 91,102, 91,103, 94,104.
And saying Logan Paul 100,000 times.
Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul.
He's basically Albert Einstein. But recently I came across an article by The Atlantic, people have been talking about it lately, and I thought I'd take a closer look at it, really inspect it. So get your coffee ready and kick back as we read this article. Yeah, this is just refrigerator water. YouTube's biggest philanthropist has a history of homophobic comments. Now that's quite the headline. Let's see what this is all about. The first few paragraphs in the article are basically just introducing who MrBeast is and talking about some of the philanthropic things he's done, such as donating more than 500,000 to various people. It's basically just talking about what he's known for, so I'm just gonna skip over that. If you're curious how such a young man obtained such a large amount of cash, Jimmy only occasionally donates his own money. For most of his videos, he acts as a social media Robin Hood, donating the money he receives from brand deals. While giving away such large amounts of cash is undoubtedly noble, he doesn't give away all his profits. And monetizing his viral videos also allows him to grow his audience. Okay? I don't really see what your point is. While giving away such large amounts of cash is undoubtedly noble, he doesn't give away all his profits. I hope you're not bringing that up to try to discredit him, because he's still doing good things. But maybe that was just an innocent comment. Let's just read on. Jimmy explained his generosity in a video from this month. I genuinely enjoy helping people. It's something I've had an issue with. I'm that much of a nice guy, he says. I don't know why, and I'm not just saying this to look good. I've just always been a really nice guy. But what many people might consider not so nice are the homophobic jokes Jimmy has made on his YouTube channel, or his habit of calling people fags on Twitter. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the examples The Atlantic uses to back this up. Let's see some of these homophobic jokes. Jimmy regularly uses the notion of being gay as a punchline, and treats the word like a slur, hurling it at people or things he's attempting to diss. Windows is gay, he tweeted, regarding his frustration using the operating system in December 2015. More recently, in December 2016, he responded to a tweet saying, "I don't have a printer, fag." Just this past December in 2017, he replied to another person on Twitter, saying, "Stafoo, fag." Windows is gay? That's the offensive tweet? Windows is gay? Does this mean commenting your mom gay lol is homophobic now? I'm sorry guys. Apology coming tomorrow. Okay, so I get that the word fag is offensive, but he's not even talking about gay people, dude, like, come on. Also, his habit of calling people fags on Twitter? I don't really think that saying something 2 times, especially when he has over 11,000 tweets, is enough to consider it a habit. It's a bit of a stretch. The dude has so many tweets. The author of this article is just actively looking for something to be offended about. I mean, look how few likes those tweets have. You really have to do a lot of digging to find that. Is that what you do? You just go to popular YouTubers' Twitters and search to see if they said fag? Not gonna lie, that's pretty whack. Now, one thing I want to clarify is I'm not defending the fact that he said the word fag, but what I'm saying is that just because he said it 2 times on Twitter doesn't make it homophobic. Yeah, those tweets were irresponsible, but they're pretty much in the past. And he's not homophobic just because he said fag a few times on Twitter. There's a lot of things worse than that going on YouTube that are more deserving of their own article. Jimmy is beloved by many in the YouTube community. When a kid who worked for Jimmy as a contract video editor for a week accused him of faking portions of his videos, many other YouTubers defended him, calling the accusations baseless. Before they were made aware of his comments, 2 YouTubers told me they considered Jimmy to be kind, humble, and earnest. But homophobia runs deep in the YouTube community, and Jimmy is not the first one to be called out for making offensive statements. The British YouTube powerhouse Zoella was forced to apologize in November for mocking gay men on Twitter. Earlier last summer, the YouTuber Jack Jones had to apologize for a homophobic outburst. Okay, let's look at what Jack Jones did.
How about that? Go back to your own country and shut the fuck up, you faggot. I'll knock the fuck out of you. You have no money.
To imply that this is anything at all like what MrBeast has done is absurd. Like, it doesn't even deserve to be talked about in the same breath. So Ethan from H3H3 called out the article on Twitter, and the author has this to say. I don't think Jimmy is a homophobe. I don't think anyone should use slurs in that way, but I know everyone makes mistakes and I don't think Jimmy is a bad person. I'm sorry that that point wasn't made with more nuance in my story. But at the end of the day, this is still just a sensationalist hit piece blowing up a few harmless comments that the guy made. The entire article is just pretty much heavily implying that he's homophobic, instead of talking about something that, you know, actually matters. But because he's a big YouTuber and he gets those sweet clicks, you write this. So in conclusion, mainstream media is pretty whack, and Windows is gay. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I hope you liked it. This is more of a return to the commentary format that I did like a year ago, so let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.